I'll be talking about how speech sounds are formed in the human body or how they are produced. The process by which or the study of speech sounds is what is known as phonation. One primary part of the human body which is involved in the process of speech sounds is the larynx. The larynx is simply the small hollow structures lying in the artery of the neck between the top of the trachea or the windpipe and the bottom of the throat cavity. One primary function of the larynx is to convert respiratory energy into sound energy to produce phonation or simply voicing. I'll basically concentrate on two parts of the larynx, of which the first part is the vocal cords and the space between the vocal cords, which is known as the glottis. The vocal cords these produce sounds through periodic vibrations and are stretched across the larynx. Voicing is simply the range of how free the air passes to get out of the lungs. When we blow air from our lungs, this creates pressure, hence the vocal cords are pushed apart. The vocal cords have three major positions during the process of speech production, of which the first one is when they are completely open, second is when they are completely shut, and when they are slightly open. Closed vocal cords or tight vocal cords, this makes them harder to vibrate, hence causing slower voicing because it will take more effort for air to come out. The complete closure of the vocal cords is what is known as the glottostop, where no air goes through because it is closed, hence no sound or very minimal sound is produced. The open vocal cords, this shows that there is complete free flowing of air through the vocal cords, and air completely flows through the nose and mouth, which causes no vibrations. Airflow is one major component which is involved in the production of speech sounds, and when there is free airflow, there will be no vibrations, and without the vibrations, there will be no sound which is produced. Coming to the part or the vocal cords which are slightly open, air rushing through the vocal cords creates a suction. The suction, due to the air pressure created by air flowing out of the lungs, causes the glottis to shut and again gets blasted apart, which causes the bass sound. This process of the closure and the opening of the vocal cords is what is known as the Bernoullian effect, which happens when air rushes between the vocal cords when blown apart, causing the pressure against their surfaces to reduce. When the vocal cords are abducted or closed, the airway is blocked, hence causing air being exhaled from the lungs to build up pressure called the subglottal pressure. People can impact the pitch by stretching, contracting, tensing, or relaxing the vocal cords. The sound is also changed by the size and shape of the vocal cords, which causes people to produce different types of sounds like the ba, b, and ba when through the process of the arrangement or the vocal cords, the way they are opened, closed, or completely shut. When the sound of phonation travel up from the larynx and through the upper airways or the vocal tract, the sound is modulated by the size and shape of the vocal tract. As the size and shape of the vocal tract change, this causes different sounds in speech depending on how the vocal cords are arranged.